What's good, folks? As you can see, I'm number 74. I can't just play this all day, every day, you know? I was like in the 40s, and then I went on a little losing streak. Like I said, I ain't perfect. I lose, so you see them losses. But I'm number 74 in the world on PS5. So that means I'm doing a little something right. So y'all know the rules. If you didn't catch the last stream, I'm going to run a vanilla offense. Pretty much keep everything the same on defense. Because if I end up playing any of you that watch this, I don't want you to know exactly what I do because I'm live. I don't edit just yet. So we're going to kick this off. You know I don't really talk too much during the game. And we might do 2 or 3 today. We'll see how it goes. And like I always warn you, I'm not perfect. I might get my ass whooped, you know? But really every game, pretty much 9 times out of 10, when I lose, it's close. And it's because of a damn running quarterback. I hate him. And I'm still working on that. I'm working on a lot of things, so. But let's get started. I'll catch y'all at halftime or whatever. You know, after the game. Let's do this.
NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders. Evan McPherson about ready to get this going as we are underway now from Paul Brown Stadium. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Play action. Now it's Carr. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
How about that, taking a deep shot on the first play of the game, obviously wanting to set a tone by pushing the ball downfield, just came up incomplete.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Here's Carr. And that's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Now Carr. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And that is incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for the Bengal TD. Joe Mixon taking it in from the 20. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. First down Raiders. Carr to Waller.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago. So a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there. And they get the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. If there was one knock on Joe Burrow coming out of LSU, it was arm strength, but kind of put those doubts to rest right there. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And they string that play out nicely. He stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, 2nd down. Carr now to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 9, Carr flush to his right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Carr now on first down. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43.
People always want to test that user, man. That user deadly, man. Let's see what this dude's rank was real quick. Yeah, he wasn't that good. I will tell y'all though, record on here don't mean shit. Like it do when you in the upper half, but like when you get them cats that's got to play 7-8 games, that don't mean they garbage. That just mean they don't play like that. They could be the coldest dude in the world, and you don't know. So let's get into another one. We'll see how this go. Might do one more after this.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. They tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know. Maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. 1st and 10 at the 19. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, When they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. He's at the 50, the 30, 10. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. It was third down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Nixon will try the right side. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Being chased out left. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 43. After the interception, here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one. Well, that was something to behold there. You might expect runs like that from a kick returner or wide receiver, but that's your quarterback hitting top speed.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And the final clocking on the next-gen stats there. How about this? 22.1 miles per hour. Wow. Williams going to get it again on second down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. And now Jackson will look to throw it. He'll buy some time right. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. The Bengals drive about to get going. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he will find his man Chase complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one good for 26 and a first down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Malik Harrison came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow rolling to his right. And he slings one that's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes. Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 49 yards. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. On the return is Duvernay. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula? That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot. Yeah. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground. That one, a first down pickup of 8. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 46 yards rushing for him now to this point. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Out to his left. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Now Jackson on the move to his left.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. Here's Jackson to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. First down. Here's Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. First down and more for Jackson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Jackson rolling to his left. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Towards the end zone for Brown. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Both teams going back through their game plans, making their final halftime adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we go back up to Baltimore and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Buying time to his left. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 67 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. They go play action with Jackson. Steps away. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They run it again with Williams. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. About 3 yards there to the 27. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Jackson going to keep it running right. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Now it's Jackson. Out to his left. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Open man Watkins. Touchdown Baltimore. Sammy Watkins. 31 yards. As the Ravens push further out in front. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
6 yards left on second down. Burrow looking to pass. Dancing to his left. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens.
Well, so that happened. I ain't going out like that. I'm going to do one more. I hate these damn running quarterbacks. I swear, if you good with them, I understand. But they just running damn circles with them. Like, that was the same dude I just played. You see how trash he was with a non-running quarterback. That shit don't happen in real life. That's my only problem with Madden. These running quarterbacks can run circles around everybody. But that's on me. I'm not going to complain. It's on me to stop that. So, let's get into this next game, man.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. And Jackson going to hold on to it again. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. A first carry now. This is Williams. And he'll slip his way. Across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Jackson now. Flush to his right. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Bengals grab it.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Mixon with a first down and more as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Now they run with Mixon. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Burrow. Being chased out left. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Hit the wrong button.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Okay, baby, come on.
Jackson from the shotgun. He'll buy some time right. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
4th down, here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Eluding the pressure right. Open man is Duvernay. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. On the move to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the 2nd quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
And feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and the lead grows to 10-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, with that incompletion, glancing down here at the Week 4 NFL schedule, a couple of games that I have circled, Charles. Arizona at the Rams, a couple of 3-0 teams. But Sunday night, never going to be short of drama in this one when you've got Tampa Bay and Tom Brady going to New England.
Yeah, Gronk going along with him, right? Where Tom goes, Gronk goes. But I'm really proud of you, partner, because you actually added a second game because, let's face it, the whole league is focused on the one that you mentioned on Sunday night. The whole world is focused on that one. That is going to be dramatic. But you mentioned Arizona and the Rams. 3-0 teams in the NFC West, arguably the toughest division in the league. One of them is going to come out and lead that division likely. How about a few others? Kansas City and Philadelphia. Can the Chiefs get back on the beam on the road? And will they have their coach Andy Reid back? They expect to have him there. Carolina at Dallas. Carolina going back to the state of Texas for the 2nd week in a row.
And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield.
Come on, bro. Take this ass whooping like a man. You whooped my ass last game. I took it like a man, bro.
Cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
Well, they didn't really have to earn that first down, did they?
Well, they're not having earned much.
Suck ass. See what happened when you stopped that run on them shitty motherfuckers? That's all he had. That's all he had. Put the clamps on that shit. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end it right there today. I'm glad they gave me a chance to get my revenge on his ass. But thanks for tuning in with me, and if you catch me later on this recording, I appreciate you still stopping by. And we'll probably be on later with Plunder. So appreciate y'all again. Hit that like button for your boy, share, and I'll catch y'all the next time, man.